Today, two intriguing preclinical studies on CBD and opioid use. In the first one, mice were given enough fentanyl that it started to cause respiratory depression, technically known as opioid-induced persistent apnea. In one group, they were given an opioid antagonist known as naloxone, and that helped to reduce the respiratory depression. But in another group, they were given CBD beforehand, and that also reduced the respiratory depression from the fentanyl. And best of all, when both CBD and naloxone were given together before the fentanyl, the effects were synergistic, stronger than either one of them alone. As the authors concluded, and I quote, "CBD may be an effective preventive therapy for opioid-induced persistent apnea by increasing the time before apnea onset and potentially enhancing the efficacy of naloxone as an additional strategy to save lives." End quote. Then, in the second study, it is a mouse model of heroin use disorder. First, as was proven in earlier studies, when exposed to cues linked to heroin use, CBD lessened their reactions of heroin-seeking behavior. And then, the researchers looked at the brain effects in a region known as the nucleus accumbens, which is a reward center and regulator of feeding, stress, and motivation. They found that CBD normalized the changes to this brain region induced by heroin, specifically the genetic transcripts correlated with heroin-seeking behavior. So, in these two models of heroin use disorder and respiratory depression from fentanyl, we have evidence on the helpfulness of CBD. For more research and our deep dive video on the subject, see the Opioid Use Disorder page of CVResearch.info.